Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the one spot. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Brown against Hero. Brown passes to Williams. Here's Horford. And there's the call on out. Horford. That's his first foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get live!
Smart against Lowry. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Pass to Adebayo. That shot, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Jaylen Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Pass to Love. Adebayo with it. Williams defending. Now here's Smart. And here's Brown. Tatum from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Love finds Lowry. Back to Love. Shot from 16, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Tatum inside. Butler covering. 5 on the clock. On the drive. Smart. Yep, that one's good.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And here's Brown for three, and he buries his first look.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own three.
Butler passes to Lowry. Fires top of the key. And that one hits the back iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Adebayo with a steal. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Williams finds Brogdon. Outside White. That three's off the mark. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Lowry outside. Miami, no good that time either. Boston trailing. Right side, Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
With one of the stronger upper bodies in the NBA, Griffin does not let the contact throw off his shot.
Outside for Butler. Pulls up, high post. Again, the Heat misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Hero on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. White with it, picked up by Lowry. Here's Brogdon. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Chalk up two there. Adebayo's got 6.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Williams, a screen on Lowry. And it's Brogdon off the drive. And that one falls for Brogdon. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Oladipo against White. Outside Love. Oladipo outside. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Heat.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the floor for Boston. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Count the basket. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Pass to Vincent from downtown. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 1. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Horford with it. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Back to Oladipo. Launches a 3. Boston with a rebound. Tatum against your 7. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Oladipo finds Strus. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo, shot's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami. And the Celtics in possession here. Smart. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Out to Oladipo. Back to Vincent. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Vincent. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Offensive rebound. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Tatum passes to Brown. Now Smart. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Smart's got 7 points.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lowry against Smart. Out to Lowry. That one's wide left.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Smart outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Tatum. Screen by Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. Kick out to Brown. And the ball outplay. The Heat will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Love. Pass to Hero. Outside for Love. Lowry outside. Back to Love. Shot clock at 5. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. It's scooped up. Love passes to Adebayo. Hero outside. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
The kick to Tatum. There's the triple. And the Celtics another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hero finds Butler. Out to the right wing. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Smart passes to Horford. Williams on the wing. Smart outside. Here's Brown. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Smart against Lowry. Back to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Butler. There's Tatum with the 3. That one is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here. Thanks very much, Allie.
Miami Heat 22. The Celtics 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. The Celtics with the lead. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Again, in the case of a player foul.
And the second free throw is good.
My PA announcement for the administration of the free.
And he nails the third. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Smart passes to Tatum. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum, it really is versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
A line change here for Miami. Pass to Vincent. Love for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Vincent looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Tatum passes to Smart. Left side, Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Love. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Love with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Strus. Outside Love. On the wing, Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the crossover. And it's good on the layup.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Tatum passes to Brown. Now here's Horford. Tatum, a screen on Love. Back to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Here's Horford. Yes, it's good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Right side Love. Here's Vincent, defended by Smart. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart for 3. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Strus. Back to Oladipo. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Well, the Heat shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's your 7 from behind the arc. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Pass to Williams. Back to White. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Brogdon. Pass to your 7. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Hauser. Knocks it down from distance. And the Celtics lead by 12.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Oladipo outside. Outside Strus. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for your 7. Robinson comes in for Love. Hero, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Strus. Pass to Adebayo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Here's Hauser, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Williams. Brown, he's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Smart passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
On the attack, Hero. Adebayo finds Robinson. Misses the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Adebayo, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Tatum with it. Strus covering. Let's go with a 3. And it's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. Robinson gets the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Boston has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Snatched away. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Williams with the screen. Brown with it. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner three.
Takes the three. Strus's shot is off. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And again, Boston with the triple.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Lowry, no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Tatum. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. Lowry against Smart. Inside. Out to Horford. 2 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Hero grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Hero finds Butler. Robinson on the wing. And a big finish by Robinson.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a three. Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Tatum against Butler. Now Tatum. Missed it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never...
with a singular focus as they got off the team bus. Looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Now Barnes, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Tries it again, and Pirtle lays it up and in.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's Butler, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
It's his first trip to the line. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Lowry against VanVleet. Barnes looking around. VanVleet outside. Passes to Anunoby. A second chance effort, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great strength from Jakob Poeltl, able to take the hit and still score. Impressive.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the game. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin. 7 feet of style. Jakob Poeltl taking it upstairs for a stunning jam.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. VanVleet kicks to Pirtle. VanVleet against Lowry. Anunoby. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Siakam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Now here's Love. The kick outside to Butler. From deep three-point range. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Love. Outside Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lowry against Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Gary Trent. Achua is out there with Young. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Banton in at the 1. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Fast break, Toronto. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
The pass to Vincent, the 3, and the Heat, another 3. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Puts the move on. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Trent can't hit. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's Martin on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Banton. He's defended by Yurtseven. Shots good by Banton. Banton's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned. This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Down low. The kick out to Oladipo. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oladipo's got his second bucket.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
There's a good screen. Trent against Oladipo. Fades and shoots. Trent with the terrific move and the basket. Trent's got 4 this quarter.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Nick covered by Achua. Yurtseven kicks to Oladipo. Poke loose. And here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Trent. 1:22 left in the second quarter. Back to Young. Pass to Achua. Toronto needs to get off his shot. It's stolen by Martin. And Oladipo, here we go. And the layup is good. Oladipo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that to go.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Purtle.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Butler up top, covered by Barnes. Love outside. Outside Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Love throws it down.
The plus wingspan of Love on full display right there.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Hero. Anunoby against Hero. Anunoby passes to Purtle. That one good for 2. Purtle's got 4 this quarter.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The deep 3 from Van Vliet. And that would have counted, but his shot was off. Thank you, David. We'll be back after that. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Siakam a screen on Oladipo. Siakam outside. For the lead, second shot opportunity. That gives them the lead. Siakam's got the first bucket of the third here for the Raptors.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Hero passes to Love, and the dunk by Love.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Barnes against Butler. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. That one a little long. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Oladipo. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet with it. Driving in. And yes, it's good. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Anunoby with it. Butler covering. Oladipo against Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami keeps it going, a new 14-second clock. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. Love the pass to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bill Barton, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Toronto calls timeout.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. If you want to keep it, you've got to get loud. Get ready to get hyped, Heat fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 6.
For your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Let's go.
To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
They can't stop Jakob Pirtle. Pouring it in tonight.
To the paint. It's deflected. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Anunoby against Hero. It's good. Pirtle's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Can't get a much better look than that. Pirtle with an aggressive move.
Butler way outside. And that one is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Butler against Barton. Siakam, a screen on Butler. Siakam outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
The Heat trail by 8. Hero kicks to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Heat. Manton, the pass to Siakam. Traps in the tray. Siakam's got 7.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
He got it up. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat trail by 10. So for Toronto right now, Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Lock at 6. Takes the 3. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 11. Love the pass to Adebayo. Beyond the arc. The shot by Lowry, no good. Anunoby against Hero. Now, here's Anunoby. Defense right on him. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
And it's Butler missing.
Miami foul. Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
For 3, Siakam. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Butler. Now the dish to Love. Nice move. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Here's Butler. Hero passes to Butler. From the arc, trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Butler with the steal. And stolen by Barton. Siakam outside. The pass to Achua. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler from outside. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Anunoby against Hero. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Hero. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tyler Hero hammering it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
And the Raptors miss again.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Love finds Adebayo. Siakam against Love. Siakam passes to Barton. Siakam a screen on Hero. Here's Barton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 16. A minute 42 left in the game. Passes it to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
It's stolen by Lowry. Outside Butler. There's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Siakam. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Toronto.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most
of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jakob Poeltl.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Pass to Barton. Back to Anunoby. And the shot goes in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Butler. The three-pointer is right on target.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
The kick out to Barnes. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be...
same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So the Raptors starting five. Pascal Siakam out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 2. Drops in the 3.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Brown passes to Tatum. Driving inside. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. But what has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And that one's good.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Siakam. The three is up. Horford pulls it in. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Siakam. Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Brown. Smart with the ball. Now Tatum, beyond the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pirtle. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
On the wing, Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Got a line change here for Boston. So it's Toronto now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Van Vliet. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The kick out to White. Launches it. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Vliet against Williams. They double him with White. And here's Siakam for 3. They get it back. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Brogdon. White on the wing. Back to Brogdon. There's the drive, and Brogdon with the stuff.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Rebound Boston.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
White for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Van Vliet against Brogdon. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
The kick out to Williams. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Siakam outside. Fades back. Unable to get that one. No good there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Siakam. Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Ben in for Fred VanVleet. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Here's Benton. It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Williams. Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 14 points.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
To the middle. Here's Young. That one no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown passes to Williams. And here's Tatum. He's guarded by Barton. Trent outside. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Toronto trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Goes up. And he can't bank that one in.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. 2 minutes. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Pass to Barton. Here's Benton. 6 on the shot clock. To win the drought. Doesn't go that time. And Boston going the other way now. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes.
Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that?
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Siakam comes in for Young. OG Anunoby's checked in for Barton. And VanVleet is subbed in for Banton. Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Trent. Fires the three. No good on the shot. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Williams passes to Brown. On target from range. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Siakam outside. They need this. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. The 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing.
The Celtics 27. The Raptors 16.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Jakob Poeltl, Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Trent in at the small forward position. Now here's Tatum. To the inside. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. It's good. Brown's got 5. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
And here's Tatum. Give him 20. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Siakam. Now Brown. The 3. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barton's checked in. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby, shoots over White, and Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Pass to Williams. To the wing on the left. Anunoby against White. Hurdle with the block.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Outside Anunoby. Poeltl with a screen on White. Anunoby passes to Poeltl. Tries again. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Poeltl with a show of some strength.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Raptors also with a sub. Ben's checked in. And the jam by Brown.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Benton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Siakam with the slam!
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it again. Brown tipped.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. They get it back. Off with the layup. And so it's the Boston Celtics. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Toronto shooting just around 32% from the field. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Siakam, the pass to Achua. Barton outside. The 3 is up. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on White.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Siakam hits them both. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Outside White. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Benton. Back to Anunoby. There's the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Anunoby's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And here's Brogdon. And it's Williams off the drive. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Siakam, right side. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Barton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Barton. To the left side wing. Siakam in the post. Horford covering. And again, Toronto no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Kick out to Brown. From deep. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Unloads from 13. Pirtle controls the rebound and the putback.
What a terrific rebound and an even better putback. Pirtle gets the chance for the follow-up.
Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. The Raptors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 28.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
His vision is excellent for a center. You see it in the assist from Pirtle. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
Brown finds Tatum. Here's Horford from the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And now the Raptors on the break. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And it's Smart missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside Anunoby. Off target with the 3. Outside Tatum. Another shot. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little...
fouling tradition.
And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the point. Now here is Lowry, back to Adebayo. Butler on the wing, shoots the three. It's good from long range.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Erik Spoelstra. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Love dishes to Lowry. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Miami. It's a three-point game. Tatum passes to Smart over Lowry. Here's Williams.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And here is Tatum. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Having lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Here's Love. The kick outside to Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Horford finds Tatum.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Celtics trail by 4. Horford kicks to Williams. And there's the drive. Love grabs the board.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
The kick outside to Butler. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Now here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right side Lowry. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got 5 points so far. Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Round the pass to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Butler against Tatum. Love wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tatum passes to Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry kicks to Love. Back to Lowry. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Lowry. He has 5. Now Hero. Butler dishes to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. 11 points in the game.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And a deep 3 from Lowry. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Miami ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Griffin is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now, here's Bruce.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
White. No good on the 3. The Heat leading by 6. Strus with it. Ogden picks him up. Martin wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Now, here's Strus. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Good save it. And he banks in the layup. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just 3s all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Williams can't hit. The Heat leading by 11. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Lowry inside the line. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Williams passes to Tatum. Back to Williams. Over Love, and he can't bank that one in. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Williams. Smart on the wing. Horford with a screen on Adebayo. Horford kicks to Tatum. Can they get it? That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Love outside. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Love. Lowry's got 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Hero kicks to Love. Butler against Tatum. Butler passes to Love. The kick outside to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. Fires for 3. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Tatum. He's got 17. Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. And so it's the Miami Heat. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Celtics, 22. The Heat, 31.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Vincent. Max Strus is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard spot. On the wing, Brown. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 6.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Vincent the pass to Martin. Now Yurtseven. Williams with the block. Brown dishes to Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Tatum. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. 21 points for Jason Tatum.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance points.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. There's the pass to Vincent. 6 to shoot. Back to Strus. Miami needs to get a shot off. That's at 5 from 18.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here's Strus. Now Yurtseven. Strus passes to Vincent. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's blocked by Brown. Outside Horford. Outside Williams. Passes it to Brown. Outside Tatum. The 3. Here's Horford. Brown wide open. He fired. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat with the lead. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Outside for Martin. Fires the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Vincent, guarded by Smart. 3-pointer. Martin connects from 3-point range. Martin's got 6.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tatum's got the lead, back up to 1 now for Boston. Outside Martin. And finished off by Martin. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Tatum kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. The 15-footer. Back to Smart. There's the triple. The kick out to Brown. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is Horford's Pane Montekia. Inside, he knows how to draw good contact and get up the shot. That's bread and butter, by the way.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's Lowry. A special move before the shot. 9 points in the game so far.
And the dribble move by Lowry, just setting up that play, toying with the defense, getting it done.
Brogdon with it. Lowry picks him up. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Horford the pass to White. Back to Horford. Now here's White. He's covered by Hero. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. Here's Adebayo. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. And while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. White is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2 for 3. A shot off that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Adebayo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Heat leading by 4. Back to Love. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Butler with the steal. To the middle. Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
And so he makes both from the line. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The kick out to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Launches it. Love trying to break loose. And it's Butler missing. Celtics trail by 6. On the pass to Smart. Outside Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Lowry against Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Nailed from 3-point land. Tatum's got 13 points in the second half.
Nice work by Tatum. A better 3-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
The kick outside to Butler. That falls. Clean assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And here's Brown outside, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Now here is Lowry, and stolen by Horford. Williams kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Lowry finds Love. Right side Lowry. Into the lane. Butler on the way. Heat moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Love the pass to Adebayo. The shot. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Passes it to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Hero. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Brown the pass to Smart. Tatum kicks to Horford. Brown outside. Horford trying to free himself up. Here's Williams. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Oh, in the jam by Butler.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Brown drives in. That's for Smart. Here's Tatum. Fires the 3. It's money from deep.
And let's Let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Pass to Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum against Butler. The pass to Horford and stolen by Love.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Butler dishes to Love. It drops.
Right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Three-pointer, Butler, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here's Butler. Hero finds Butler. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Hero for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Not going to go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Love. Offensive rebound. Here's Hero. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Lowry against Van Vliet. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Butler. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry finds Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got 5 now. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Butler passes to Hero. Outside for Butler. It's stolen by Trent. Lowry against Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
Outside for Love. Hero outside. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Trent. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Over Love. No good. A bit long that time. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Miami. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
You know, one of Fred VanVleet's greatest advantages is he can operate at different speeds and keep defenders off balance.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Six to shoot. Puts the move on. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Butler against Pirtle. Outside Butler. Out to Lowry. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat out in front. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Victor Oladipo is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Pass to Young. It's intercepted. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's Benton. Screen by Young. Trent on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. From deep, Barton. The offensive rebound. Achua. That one falls. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Trent outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Pass to Strus. Takes it inside. The shot won't fall. Achua with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Inside. And Barton gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Martin. Out to Oladipo. There's the drive, the steal. Trent right side. And no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Plenty of space. Good as the jump shot falls. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Benton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Young finds Barton. Second shot opportunity. Young can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Out to Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Barton with a steal. And they're on the break.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Young. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Banton. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Hero. Lowry drives in. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Van Vliet against Lowry. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
Here's Love. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet with it. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Raptors lead by 12. Hero outside. Pass to Butler to win the run. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hero finds Butler. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. And the first half now in the books. It's the Raptors. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the big...
The Heat, 15.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Jakob Poeltl.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
We've got Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Will Barton, and it's Poeltl in at the center spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Poeltl with a screen on Hero. Anunoby passes to Poeltl. From the baseline. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Love passes to Lowry. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Pirtle, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Siakam the screen. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Here's Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Lowry. That shot off. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Barton. Now here's Siakam. Now Van Vliet. Tipped. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Barton. 4-3. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here's Butler outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Hero. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He has 7.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet misses.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Siakam left side. Shoots. And again, Toronto no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Misses off the left iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Picked by Pirtle. Anunoby for 3. And they recover it. 1:06 left in the third. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Love passes to Butler. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Adebayo. Throws it up high. Lowry with it. Siakam covering. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And here's Butler outside. Nails it from 3. Butler's got 9.
Jimmy Butler hoisted that one from way downtown. You gotta be able to defend him that far out.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Second chance effort. Oh, a beautiful finish by Fred Van Vliet.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors. They lead by 14. And we're coming right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Barton against Butler. Barton outside. Over Butler. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
On the wing, Barton. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Kicks it out to Siakam. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Stolen by Hero. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Love. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Now Butler. Right wing. Clock at 6. Down low. Lowry with it from outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Miami trailing. Outside for Butler. The 3. Again, the miss by Butler. Well, the Raptors shooting at about 44% so far. Trent against Hero. Achua passes to Trent. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Butler. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Missed inside. Love against Trent. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Trent. And the Raptors call time here. They're on top by 7. A minute 53 left in the 4th. Hurdle's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Miami also making a switch. Martin's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
And Allie, thanks. Butler can't get it to go.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Trent, the pass to VanVleet. Off the mark there with a 3. The Heat have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Lowry against Anunoby. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Looking to get back on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
That is
cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Trent finds Anunoby. No good from outside. The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Good on both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Trent outside. 43 seconds left in the game. Siakam outside. Anunoby on the wing. Siakam with a screen on Hero. The Raptors need to get off a shot. For three. And again, no good by Toronto. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's Butler outside. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Big trip to the line. Fred VanVleet looks ready to step up.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Stolen by VanVleet. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. Boy, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
These two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Pirtle. Rebound by Williams.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Tatum passes to Williams. Outside, Smart. Back to Williams. Good on the bucket.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Smart against Van Vliet. Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's difficult to stay down on Pirtle's pump fake. He really exploits defenders with it.
Great. When you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Pirtle with the steal. And here's Barton.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Brown dishes to Tatum. He takes it in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum. Then look out.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The kick out to Williams. And the 3 off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Celtics leading by 4. Horford the pass to Tatum, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Here's Achua. Off on the layup. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now here's Brown. After the miss from Jakob Pirtle. Drills it from outside.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet passes to Achua. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Outside, Smart. Inside, Pirtle with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Van Vliet finds Barton. He had a nice open look right there.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Boston leading by 7. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Brogdon the pass to Hauser. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here is Pirtle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And guarding Pirtle is never easy. He's got so many moves and ways to get defenders to be overly physical with him.
Brown, he's checked in for Derek White. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Brown kicks to Brogdon. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Riven sets the screen for Brown. Clock at 6. On the wing, Williams. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 8. Martin passes to Van Vliet. Back to Martin. Pass to Achua. There's Anunoby, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
That's a good contest, and when Jalen is dialed...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now Smart following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Anunoby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Martin inside the line. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now here's Barton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Manton, the pass to Achua. Crafty move. Horford with the block.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
To the paint, and stolen by Horford. Outside Tatum. The dish now to Horford. Williams up on top. Here's Smart. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Now here's Tatum. Williams trying to break free. Good D by Anunoby. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Williams sends a screen for Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
That was a beautiful screen set there, and look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
And there's the pass to Achua. Trying to find Anunoby, gets it to him. Wide open look, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. No good with the layup. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. Here's Tatum driving the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 8 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Barton, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 5. Smart kicks to Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Smart, dishes it to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Tatum for 3. They grab their own miss. Can't connect from short range. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Achua, the pass to Banton. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Smart against Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum with it. Picked up by Van Vliet.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And so Tatum nails them both. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Barton in the corner. 3-pointer. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barton's got 6 in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Horford. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks for the great interview, Dave. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Pirtle is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet into the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Pirtle. A second chance effort. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum on the wing. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Smart. With the drive, there's the feed to Williams. Misses in close. Raptors trail by 4. On the wing, Anunoby. From past the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Boston shooting 41% for the game. Smart wide open, he fires. Drills the three-pointer. Smart's got 5 points so far.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's Van Vliet, taken away by Williams. Brown dishes to Horford. Smart misses. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Siakam, a screen on Tatum. Here's Barton. A shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Tatum no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Van Vliet. Pirtle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Toronto calls timeout. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now, here's Siakam.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam's shot is off.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now, here's Brown. Celtics passing it around. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 13.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Raptors trail by 8. Van Vliet with it. Driving inside. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Smart. A shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 13. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Brown outside. Kicks it to Tatum. From deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Siakam, a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Siakam. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Anunoby sends it back. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Brogdon. Griffin out there with Williams. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Substitution for Raptors.
Raptors trail by 12. Feeds it to Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
And he can't hit the second. Boston leading by 11. Brogdon outside. In the corner, it's Griffin. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Passes to Anunoby. Achua with it. Griffin on him. Achua, no good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Hauser. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Grant Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Derek White. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Toronto calls timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Barton. Tatum, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Banton. He kicks to Barton. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Toronto.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Banton. A shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown inside the line. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Siakam inside, guarded by Tatum, and that one is good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Stolen by Smart. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Trent can't hit. Boston leading by 13. Left side, Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside, Tatum. Three-pointer. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Trent in the corner. They get it again. Siakam passes to Achua. Here's Banton. Barton right side. Over Smart. Barton no luck.
Normally he drains that.
And here's Boston. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
At the line for the Celtics.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Banton, guarded by Smart. Now Achua. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot.